Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, Foley Square, today, Friday, October 4th, 2024. Now, these cases are coming in hot and fast. The Eric Adams case, of which, of course, may spawn many other cases. He said in his court appearance this week in the building behind me, 40 Foley, that he wants the trial wrapped up by March of 2025 so his name can be put on the ballot, he says. Now, yesterday, the government put in a filing saying there's going to be Classified Information Procedures Act proceedings, and that they don't think that any kind of trial dates, not just the date, but even the schedule, should be set until that's done. So let's see whether it's done by March. Meanwhile, Sean Combs, while he awaits the Second Circuit setting a schedule for his release on bail appeal of detention in the MDC, Sean Combs, the case has been reassigned. Judge Carter has removed himself, and it's gone to Judge Subramanian, Arun Subramanian. Now, from the scuttlebutt I've heard from defense attorney counsel here is that Judge Carter couldn't commit to the speedy trial, fast trial that's being requested. I don't know. Nothing was put in the docket for the reason, so I just passed that on. On the Trump docket, Trump has moved to, as expected, dismiss the obstruction charges in the January 6th case, citing the Supreme Court recent decision. So we're covering that one as well. These are the big ones. Now, here's something that's small, but I think has to be said. There's a case of these guys from Cyprus. They were extradited in. One of them was torn from a cancer ward in Cyprus, and they're in the MDC. And to their credit, the co-unit residents, the ladies of 3 North in the MDC, have written to the judge, Judge Atkins, saying that the woman has a hole in her abdomen now. She had cancer, and so it's not working out. It seems almost cruel and unusual punishment. I'm not really sure of all the defendants in the world why this one had to be wrenched out of a cancer ward and put in the MDC, but the letter is still pending. We've posted it, and it can be found. Meanwhile, of course, we covered yesterday the sentencing of one of the many Honduran narcos. This one was the former mayor of Yoro, Arnaldo Urbina Soto. He wanted time served. He's been in jail for 10 years, largely in Honduras. The government wanted, I believe, 20 years. He got 18. Judge Koch gave him 18 years, which means 8 more years. He wants to spend them in Pennsylvania. Then he'll be deported to Honduras. Arnaldo Soto. There's more Hondurans coming, and we're going to stay on that beat. But we continue to cover the United Nations, where, of course, Antonio Guterres did back up narco president Juan Orlando Hernandez to the very last day. Even when he stole an election, Guterres sent a panel down to kind of cover it up. He's done the same thing on Venezuela, but I digress. As an update, the incident between a Russian state media reporter, correspondent, and the German foreign minister initially resulted in a more serious thing, but after Guterres sucked up and was listened to his masters, things have been restored. Access has been restored for the journalist, while Inner City Press remains banned in full and none of its questions answered by Stefan Dujarric. Well, that's how it goes at the UN. The UN is totally corrupt. We'll continue to cover it, but we'll also, the Combs and Adams beats are expanding, and we remain on them. And if this is the last vlog of the week, have a good weekend. To be continued, Inner City Press.